Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the brand new mode in Fortnite Creative Mode. This is the mode we've all been asking for, waiting for so long. We all knew it was gonna eventually come. Right now, I'm actually at the Epic headquarters filming this video. I'm playing on an early version of Creative, so there might be a little bit of bugs and hiccups, but don't worry, it's an early version. When you guys will start playing it on December 6th, it is going to be beautiful, but it's already beautiful. I mean, just look at this. I've got fly if I double tap the space bar, which is awesome. If I left click, okay. There's just so much to cover. I'm going to try to start from the beginning. By the way, if you guys are new to the channel and you want to see more creative videos, content like this, we have had a super awesome opportunity to film a ton of videos here at the Epic Games headquarters. So please feel free to subscribe to the channel. You can leave a like as well. Big shout out to Epic Games for this amazing opportunity. So let's start with the basics. These are the current controls in creative. Like I said, this is an early build, so things could change by the time you guys get your hands on it. But you can double tap to fly, which is awesome. If you press control or spacebar, you go up and down. Very basic mechanics. Now, over here in your hotbar slot, you can see I've got what's called the AR phone. And the AR phone is how you copy tiles and props and how you move them and also how you delete them. So for example, you see this wall right here? I can left click it with my AR phone and then I can place it down and then boom, just like that. And if I whip it out again, I can start copying it freely. And of course, you can do this while flying, so it's super fast. And also, you can even rotate it. And once again, these keys, like I said, might change it, but I can rotate things clockwise, counterclockwise. Different props and tiles right now react differently. But either way, it's so cool. And if I wanted to, I could press X and then it deletes it. And if I wanted to move the piece instead of copying it, I just right click it and then left click it to place it down. Oh, and then you're probably wondering, Preston, where are you right now? This is an island. So this is actually the creative island that you get to build your own creations. All the crazy things that you love about Fortnite playgrounds just basically got infinitely better with the new Fortnite creative mode. I mean, just look at the huge area you get to create all of your amazing creations in. So right over here, we have what's called the Creative Hub. If you go through this Creative Hub rift, it relocates you and then you're back over here. And this is where you can join your island, your friends' islands. You'll actually see other rifts just like this appear. And of course, you can rename them. Once again, we're in an early build of Fortnite Creative. So right here, if I walk up to my island, I can actually set the rift destination and I can select different islands. So you can have different creations on different islands. I wanted to use a blank one so I could show you guys all the cool features. And then I'm gonna show you guys some of the things that I've made. But whenever you select your island that you wanna load, it just does a loading here for like a couple of seconds and then you just jump right on in. And then all of a sudden, you spawn into this beautiful, huge world just like this. And then of course, begin your creation. And as you guys can see, my creation did save right over here, the couple of walls that I did create, but I don't really want those walls here. So I'm gonna delete those and I'm gonna delete this house as well. And as you guys can see, each individual prop can be messed with. So if you look over here, unlike the walls, I can actually place this pretty much any direction I want to. I can rotate it. And if I press tab, it will change the axis. So when I rotate it, it'll now rotate it sideways. If I change it again, it will roll it. So you can place it crazy like. And then of course, right now you guys are like, oh, I can't make floating things in the sky. Well, you can. If you press G, it toggles the drop off. So the item is now actually floating. So what I've now just done basically is built myself a very short parkour course that I apparently can't do. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna right click it. I'm gonna move it closer. Boom, closer like that. And here we go. Boom. Now I've got a very small and very short parkour course, which I will now delete. Also, if you want to, you can just go to your My Island down over here. And once again, early build, so the settings could be different by the time you guys get to it, but you can actually set time limits on your game modes. You can choose the spawn location for other players. You can even go into your game settings, kind of like playgrounds, and you have island tools, so you can reset your island if you want to just wipe everything. You can also change your edit permissions. So if you only want to be the person who can edit stuff because you don't want somebody to grief your map or mess with it, you can do that. Or if you want to build an awesome, huge creation with all your friends, you can also do that as well. We all thought Playgrounds was pretty awesome when it came out because we were like, this is going to be awesome. There's so much content we can now make and so many fun things that we can all do. You can battle your friends or make awesome mini games and creations in Playgrounds. But the bad thing is, it wouldn't save and you only had an hour to do it. Now, you don't have that anymore. Like, you can create amazing things, save them, play them with your friends, and do so much different things with them. I know this is kind of overwhelming because it's so cool like my mind is still blown, and I haven't even gotten into the cool stuff. And of course, you've got your consumable tabs, which you can put in a chest, or if you want to, you can just spawn it in. I wish I could show you guys what's in the devices tab. All I'm gonna say is it's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to show you guys anything that's in there right now, but all I'm gonna say is it's pretty freaking awesome. If you guys have been really enjoying creative so far, I'm actually going to be uploading another video here in the next couple of hours showing myself and a bunch of YouTubers that were here at the Epic HQ playing one of the maps instead of just showing you guys how creative works. So be looking forward to that video because it'll be dropping in the next couple of hours. So now that I've showed you guys this blanket world with pretty much nothing going on, I want to show you guys one of the things that I actually created in the earlier build of creative mode. It's actually a PvP minigame called Sky Wars, and I've actually never gotten to play it. So I've built the map, but I just haven't had the friends to play it with just yet. But either way, I think you're gonna think it's really cool, so let's hop on over. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. This is my Sky Wars map. Now, I actually only made this in like 2 to 3 hours, so I'm sure a lot of you guys right now are thinking, oh my gosh, Preston, this is bad. Well, I know, it's not the greatest, but it's pretty dadgum cool. Essentially, everybody spawns on one of these islands, and if you go inside the houses, you can actually see there's a player spawn pad. So if I was to go to my island, go over here to the game, I can click start game, and then boom, everybody starts over here. I just wanted to show you guys what I created, and essentially, like I said, everybody spawns on one of these islands, everybody gets a crossbow, there's loot llamas on the sides that you kind of have to parkour to, and inside of them is a bunch of goodies. Impulses, grapplers, all kinds of cool things. Same for a llama over here in the middle. So check it out. Imagine coming out of this house, you've got a crossbow in your hand, you're firing at other players, it's a crazy battle, and you're like, no, I'm going risky, I'm going to the llama over here on the left. Boom, you come over here, open the llama, get your loot, and then you're like, I want to be more aggressive. You start jumping over here, you're like, I want to take this guy's blood. And then what the heck, that is not supposed to be there. We're going to go ahead and delete that. And then if you wanted to, you kill the guy and you're like, hey, I'm feeling even more greedy. Nobody's gone for the middle llama, so let's do this. I actually made this kind of difficult. What you have to do is you have to jump around the refrigerator onto the other side of the box and then come over here to grab the llama. But if you get this llama, you got a grappler, so you can just grappler back and it's super easy. And then as you can tell, I worked with a lot of different prefabs to build this. That's why it's kind of a mess and I haven't spent a lot of time cleaning any of this up yet. But either way, beautiful map. And I made this in just a couple hours. I'm mainly excited to see what you guys create on this because I know you're gonna be making pretty much the best of the best. And I'll show you guys as an example because the game mode is started right now. If I were to fall to my death and die, I would respawn back on the spawn plate, just like so, and then bam, and there we go. I've now respawned and I'm just like, I'm back in the game just like that. I've actually made a different map as well. It's a parkour course, but instead of showing it to you guys, I'm going to do a separate video where I'm actually going to be playing the parkour course. So I don't want to spoil anything, but I will show you guys one of my other maps. Okay, so check this out. This was a maze I was working on. It's not quite done yet, but Epic challenged us to build something that was 25 by 25. And, you know, I think I did a pretty good job, although, like I said, it's not really done yet. I don't exactly have an entrance and exit point, but this is just, once again, an example of what you can do in creative mode. I thought this would be a really fun PvP maze or something where you could play with your friends and, like, you can make it like a battle royale, but inside the maze with a few friends or a lot of friends. And also, you could even make something where it's like a puzzle map, or you could do something like Michael Myers where one person is the chaser and the other people are runners, and then they're running around the maze and like the guy's looking for them, and like the amount of infinite possibilities with this new creative mode, it's unlimited. Here's a couple of things that we have made while being here at the Epic HQ, just to give you guys an idea of how cool creative mode is. Pretty awesome, right? Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you're hyped for the new creative mode, show some love down below in the comments. Leave a like on the video. And like I said, I'm gonna be putting out so many videos on the creative mode. So if you want to see more, obviously, stay subscribed to the channel. Use that supporter code, TBNRfrags. If you guys want to support me, the channel, the videos, all the amazing people who make these videos possible, feel free to use it. Code TBNRfrags. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys in my next video here in a couple hours. And of course, a ton over December and pretty much the indefinite future. It's going to be amazing.